Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is about how to prepare for winter on a budget and just talk through some of the things that maybe you should look at doing now before the cold weather sets in. So I must admit, the winter months are my favourite months of the year. I love it when it's colder, when it's darker, it just feels a bit more cosy, and I'm such a homebody that I don't mind staying at home quite a lot of the time. And so I am looking forward to winter, but there are certain things that you need to do. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So the first one that I am kind of looking to do and that will help me during the colder months is just looking at my stockpile a bit. Now I've got a couple of blog posts about building a stockpile and organising one. And I like to have certain things in my stockpile all the time. Things that I know that I'll use and the things that I know that will last a long time. So like things like tinned things, for example. But have a look at your food cupboards at the moment, see what's in there, see the kind of things that you regularly use and whether you could, if you've got room, kind of stockpile a few more of those, especially kind of the items that may or may not be slightly more difficult to get. I have things like tinned tomatoes, tins of soup, baked beans, tins of chickpeas, kidney beans, kind of things that I know I can make meals of, but they'll also just sit there for ages if necessary. And again, like dry things like dry pasta, rice, and then even things in the freezer. Have a look through your stockpile, see what there is, see if you can find any spare change to buy. Even a couple of extra things a week will help you in the long term if you can manage that, and if you've got space to store it, of course. The second one for preparing for the colder months, especially with the gas and electric prices here in the UK at the moment, is all about keeping warm. So things like, I've got a dressing gown, but I've also got my children's dressing gowns. Whether they'll wear them is another matter, but I've got them. I've got hot water bottles for the kids, and I've also got one. I bought a throw for the sofa. It's like a fleecy throw slash blanket. It was from Asda. I think it was £8 for, you know, the nights when the kids are in bed, I'm sat downstairs and it's colder but I don't want to put the heating on. I've also got things like kind of cosy bedding. I'll leave a link below to some of these things that I bought in case you want to have a look at those. Not the teddy bedding, but I've got like brush cotton ones which feel much warmer, and I think I might treat, I don't know whether to treat the boys to some fleecy ones. I don't know if they'll get too hot in those, but kind of keeping in mind that, especially at the moment with things rising so quickly, having extra layers of things might mean that you don't have to have your heating on for as long, and therefore won't spend as much, and that is going to be a bit of a balance this winter. So definitely look at how you're going to keep yourself warmer in the winter months. The fourth one is to keep moving. Now I realise that might seem a bit of a strange one, but keeping moving, so going out for a walk, even doing some yoga at home, watching like a YouTube video on it, it keeps you moving, so it keeps you more healthy, but it also, if you're going and doing exercise or even moving around, it keeps you warm because you're getting your blood pumping and all that. And I'm not a scientist, but it does. So keep moving if you can, and kind of get that into your day, especially if you spend a lot of time sat at a desk. It's really important to get moving if you can. The fifth one is to eat well, and that includes, especially when the weather is really cold, try and have at least one hot meal a day, because you're putting hot things into your body. That obviously helps to keep you warmer. I love nothing more in the winter months than popping something in the slow cooker. I'll leave a link below to my favourite recipe for the slow cooker. It's on my blog, and coming at the end of the day and having that already, and it's just something really comforting and warm about eating that. Stews, soups, all that kind of thing, all the kind of foods that you would naturally maybe eat more in the winter will help you to stay warm as well. The next one, so if in the UK anyway, if you're of a certain age or you have certain health conditions, you can get a flu jab for free. If not, I don't think they cost very much, so have a look into getting the flu jab. Especially if you can get it for free, you might as well. And especially after the last couple of years, I feel like getting the flu jab might be a good idea, but obviously that is a personal choice. But have a look, especially if you can get it for free, and if it protects you from getting the flu this winter, then that can't be a bad thing. And 7, and this is, I'm saying this because I need to do this after the rain the past couple of days, I've definitely noticed this. Number 7 is to, if you've got gutters on your house, clear them out. Now I say that because we've had a lot of rain in the past kind of couple of days, and I clearly need to have the gutters cleaned because they are not doing their job, and things like that can then kind of spiral into more expensive things if you don't get them done. So things like that, kind of preparing your house for winter, so checking the gutters, getting maybe a draft excluder for the front door or the back door, whether if you kind of have maybe slightly more drafty doors, all the kind of things that again help to keep you warm, keep your house safe, and get through the winter months without too many hiccups. So they are my tips for preparing for winter, and like I say, it is my favourite time of year, so I'm so looking forward to it. I always do, to be fair. I love nothing more than kind of snuggling down on the sofa with a blanket, hot chocolate, watching a film or a TV series. So I've not got any good recommendations for TV series or films that I could watch. Let me know down below if you've got any recommendations, because I love watching new things, and I also love watching things that people recommend to see if I also like them, because people have different opinions on things, don't they? But yeah, do you have any tips for preparing for winter? What have you done so far? Have you done anything? Are you all sorted? I need to be more organised, that's definitely for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.